Hey, how you doing, Jamie?
I'm doing good.
Nice seeing you here again. You gonna talk to us about the external sprays today?
Yes, I'd like to just let you know my experiences with it and experiences from a few other people's point that I've seen.
Well, I've been hearing some good stories, so let's see if we can get it on video and maybe help some other people out.
Okay. Basically, what I've been using is the Spray 3.
Mm-hmm.
And for me personally, that's just what I decided to use because I play basketball a couple nights a week.
Mm-hmm.
And as of last year, I was barely playing one night a week because it just hurts so bad to play.
So your muscles was sore or just
muscles,
felt bad
joints,
in the morning?
My back especially, my lower back.
How old are you now?
I'm 40.
40? Ah, you're still young.
Yep.
What you been doing all your life? What kind of work you do?
I do construction work, build homes.
Build homes?
The whole thing.
Oh, that's hard work. Great.
Roofing's the worst.
So how long have you been using Spray 3 now, do you think? Has it been a couple months or a month?
Yeah, I would say about a couple of months.
Okay.
Yeah. And I just, I've noticed the recovery time.
Mm-hmm.
I'll still be after getting done playing 2 hours straight of basketball.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not gonna lie to you. I feel that.
You can still feel it. Yeah.
I feel it when I'm done playing. What I do, I come home, take a shower, use the spray. The next morning, I'll take another shower, use the spray again.
Mm-hmm.
And
now, when you spray it on you, where do you spray it at?
I actually spray basically anywhere I can reach. My back, my leg, all my legs,
all your
especially.
Legs? Kind of a mist, or do you make the skin wet, or you just
I go
a few
ahead
sprays?
And when I'm really playing basketball hard, I spray. It's wet. My legs are all wet because that's what I need the recovery time on. I can't afford to miss work. And believe me, if I played 2 hours of basketball last year, I would feel like missing a whole week of work. I mean, the recovery time would take a week before I felt back to normal.
Yeah. Now
to feel back to normal, it's just a matter of a day or two, and I'm completely back to normal.
Wow.
I could go play basketball again.
So so you actually, after using these sprays, when you get up in the morning, you kind of feel like working then? You don't just feel like laying in bed all day or nothing?
Right.
Cool.
I'm ready to go.
Great. How about some of the other people that have tried it that you know? Because I know you've told quite a few people about it.
Oh yeah,
Any interesting stories?
Probably a couple of the biggest skeptics on herbs that I could ever imagine. Went right to them. Just because the one fella, he just had surgery not too long ago, rotator cuff surgery, and I said, hey, take this spray here and I'll see you tomorrow. I said, spray it on, let me know. Didn't hear from him the next day, but 2 days later, he called me and goes, what is in that spray? And, I proceeded to tell him and tried to explain to him. He really didn't want to listen on the explanation because he was just amazed, but tried to explain the blood flow and how it was helping him in many other ways. It wasn't just blanketing the pain symptom. It was really actually trying to help heal also.
Yeah. Do you or any of your people that you know, are they taking a spray in the mouth, or is it just strictly on the skin?
Probably 90% are just using it on the skin. I always show them. I spray like 4 or 5 times of the Spray 3 right in my mouth.
Right in your mouth.
Right when I give it to them, just to show that
that's not going to hurt them.
Yeah.
What's this? I heard you tell my wife you've got a little new hair growing under your forehead there. Is that something different?
I just thought I'd mess with the sprays and just start spraying my hair. I am 40, so I'll start losing my hair more and more every year, I'm sure. So
you're seeing some peach fuzz that hadn't never been there before?
There's a few hairs up under there that.
Wow, that's pretty good side effect, isn't it?
The hair in the back, it's always been a little bit. It's not bald by any means, but it's totally thick back there now, and I would say that's the only thing I've done different. I am trying to keep my nutrition good, but.
Now, when you've had some of these guys try it, have any of them come back and said, "Hey, I need a bottle for so and so" or anything? Or is that others wanting it? Or
every single time I give it away, somebody else, they want to come and get it for either their dad, their uncle, their brother, their buddy.
Cool.
Anybody that's, especially a golf buddy, you know, that just won't go golfing with them anymore because they hurt.
Yeah.
They'll say, "Hey, let me get this for my golf buddy, so he'll go golfing with me."
Yeah. Now, when you talk about basketball, did you play any basketball in high school, or are you just one of these weekend warriors that just like throwing a ball around? Do you actually know how to play ball?
You considered both. I played in high school.
Did you?
And so when I went to college, we played all the intramural college. And
cool.
You know, whatever we could do to play. And
so when you guys play, it's probably playing pretty hard. Then you probably out there showing off and serious.
Oh yeah, it's serious. I mean, you'll have big bruises. It's not your slow pace basketball. I mean, this is up and down the court. How many guys take it serious? How
many of your buddies have you got started on this now that actually play basketball with you? Have you got any of your team spraying their arms or anything yet?
You know, not everybody's very totally receptive yet, which that wave's coming.
Yeah.
But I just let anybody that wants to hear why I'm feeling better. Yeah. Hey, I'll just give them a little small bottle and let them decide for themselves. And they always come back and say, "Hey, can I buy that from you?"
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I usually make my buddies a good deal.
Yeah, the word of mouth I think is always going to be the best.
Yes, for sure. Friends and family. You know, you hate to say it, but we're kind of networking. We're just kind of showing it to our friends.
Can you tell me the one story of the guy? I think he had a leg cut off from diabetes or something like that, and I heard just tell me the experience he had the very first day, and how many times he was sprayed, and what his results was of just that one day, or maybe what happened to the guy, I guess, in the first place or something.
Yeah, basically he's in real bad health, and he had a leg taken off. It was mainly from when he had heart surgeries, they took some of his veins and used on his heart
out of his leg. Then, yeah,
and so that caused real bad circulation. And he's in his 70s.
Yeah.
And he was having terrible pain in his stub, and his just whole body was just hurting. I mean, he's shutting down a little bit, and
probably doesn't feel like living after all that. Probably just kind of sad.
He was on everything but morphine. You know, every hour on the hour.
Yeah.
And the first day, they sprayed it all over his stub, and basically sprayed him all over, and he felt some major relief.
Wow.
And he was really happy for that, and he just started to feel like living again.
Yeah.
And
were they able to
through it?
Were they able to reduce the pain pills that day? Or was he good enough on that? So
yeah, they reduced him by at least half.
Wow.
Which was good for the shape that he's in.
Has any particular people that? I think I remember talking to you one time. There was a guy I think over there that he said he couldn't really raise his arms above his head, or he couldn't. What he was doing today, I think he was saying there that he put his arms up in the air, and he said prior to your sprays he wasn't able to do that.
Right.
Is there some guys like that had pains that had been kind of long standing that they now were more limber?
I hear that every day. Man, I haven't been able to do this for years, and now I do it pain free. That was kind of back to the golfer. Some of the golfers, okay. They quit golfing, something that they absolutely love to do
because of the pain.
One of their only free things, or one of their only fun things they get to do in their life, they couldn't do it anymore.
Yeah.
Because when they would go back to swing the golf club, it just bring them to their knees. The pain would be so bad.
Now, since you spray it daily on yourselves, are you pretty well instructing most of those guys then to spray daily? Is that what they're kind of doing, or do you know how much they're using?
I tell them exactly what I do, but I do tell them also